Hello, my wonderful creative friends. So today we are just going to play with some watercolor. So this is some cheap watercolor paper, and I just have these watercolor paints. They're a little bit more chalky than I thought, but I'm going to use them because I love to use stuff. And I'm just going to create just some fun shapes. I saw this idea on Instagram with this art teacher, and she does this with her kids, and it makes a really cool background. So you're just going to kind of play with the saturation of your colors, make swirls and loops and lines and just all sorts of fun stuff, and then you'll let that dry and you'll doodle on top. So it's really simple. I start out with the warm colors first, and then I will add some cool colors, but there's not really any wrong way that you can do this. This would be great to do with kids too, and you're just going to kind of play around with those fabulous shapes and see what you can come up with. So I did a few of these. I think I did like 6 pieces total, but I'm just going to show you like 2 pieces that I did here. And just kind of moving around my water. And I'm going to go in and just add some color. That's it. So we're going to make loops and lines and dashes, just all sorts of fun, easy things. So it's definitely a fun project. And like I said, you can fill some of the shapes in, add dots, just kind of let yourself loose. I think it's really nice to have a pile of paper. I even watercolor on copy paper. It works really well too. So you can experiment and see what you like. So I am using, this is a bamboo brush that I got. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby on clearance, but I have ordered them online too. And I just love them. They take water so nicely. And you kind of don't have any control, which is really fun too. So you can kind of just add really expressive watercolor marks. So I love doing it. You can do wet on wet, so on those wet piles you can add more color in. You can do splatters, so there's really no wrong or right way to do this. If you don't have watercolors too, you can use markers, and that works out great too. But I do like this set because it does have neon colors, which is great, but like I said, it's really chalky. The colors are very chalky once they dry, and I already have a lot of chalky sets, so I was looking for something that had a little bit more brightness, but I did find a really cool set. But we're going to go ahead and just keep working. So now with this one, I'm going to start with the cool color. So I'm going to go in and add some dots and dashes. I'm going to add some pink. So it's fun to kind of just experiment and see. This one I'm just filling in some shapes, some abnormal shapes. So you can have so much fun. I mean, I did this just because I needed, like, I was working on this huge project and I just needed to unwind, and I saw this idea. I said, that looks like so much fun. I want to try that. So you just need water, watercolors, you're good to go. So I'm going to let you watch the process. I'm going to stop talking. It's pretty self-explanatory. I love to make marks, so I kind of, it like reinvigorated me. So just get just a black permanent marker after these dry and just go over everything with lots of crazy marks. And you could even like add more on top of that. So you could do like colored pencils or a white pen, and I think that would really make these pop, but I was just content with the black. So just let everything dry completely. Some watercolors, I do have problems with some of my markers and pens writing over them, so you might want to test. I don't know if people talk about that or if I'm the only one, but depending on some watercolors that I use, I do have a little bit of resistance to my pens. But permanent markers work pretty well. I don't even think that I use like the Sharpie brand. I think I use like the cheap dollar store ones. So just experiment, see how you can use your supply. So I will let you watch. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful creative day and week. You can cut this up and use it as collage fodder and all sorts of fun ways. So I'll show you some projects later on of how I use this. So have a great day. Happy creating. Bye bye.